Going to see about using a piece of a T-shirt to use as a bowstring for the bow drill. So we'll see how it works out here. It's going to cut probably about 2 inches or so. I already used this T-shirt a couple times before. Just to try the concept out. It does work. One challenge though is working with something that's stretchy. Kind of pre-stretch it a little bit. And basically all I did was twirl it. Just tied a knot on the end. Put on the end of the bow. So just a simple knot. Got a piece of yellow pine here as the bow. Just a simple knot. I got a little notch on the top here just so what I'm going to do is just simply twist this, and then it'll have a loop over and have something like this. See it with the sunshine here? Yeah, okay. So basically, simple knot, just twirled on the end, put on the end of this of the bow, and then simply just twist. Just do a simple twist. And rather than fasten it to the bottom of the bow somehow, because it's so stretchy and elasticy, even if you tied this off and then put a spindle, in this case here I'm going to try using this spindle to wrap. But one trick I learned, I think watching another YouTube video, is actually just holding the other end just in your hand, or you could actually tie like a knot on this other end and then put your finger through it so that you can actually add tension, because one of the problems is as you start bowing this back and forth is it's going to start to stretch and keep stretching. So the last thing you want to do is get 30 seconds or a minute into getting the coal going, and then this thing gets so stretchy that it just starts slipping around the spindle. So we'll give this a shot. Just gonna twirl this around a few more times to really make a nice twist to it. Stretch it out some more so I can get most of the stretching done ahead of time. So it won't be stretching as I spin the spindle. I'm just going to tie a simple knot in the other end, just to kind of hold the twist in place, hopefully. So I've got something like this. And then just kind of put a knot in place, so when I go to hold it, I've actually got just something like this. And once I put the spindle in, and I can kind of choke up on the bowstring with my finger, so as it starts to stretch and loosen some more once I start spinning it, I can actually move my hand further down on the bow and then still use my index finger as a way to keep tension on the string to keep it from slipping on the spindle. So that would be something like this. And then it's going to stretch as I spin it, especially as it gets warmer or hotter from the friction. and then just keep choking up on it and hopefully be able to get an ember. So we'll give this a shot, see what happens. What to do is I actually put a notch, just a little dimple here to actually do a burn in. Just with the, I figured I'd at least demonstrate the burn in as well with the T-shirt, just to show that hopefully it would last long enough if you had to improvise using a T-shirt as a bowstring, to work with the whole bow drill concept as far as doing the burn in, making sure it won't snap or break on you, and then of course having to put a notch in and then working to get a coal going. So we'll see how it goes. Feel how it slips a little. I'm trying to work out more of the stretching. And at least get a little bit of a burn-in going here. So I can cut the notch and give it a whirl. Starting to stretch on me. Tighten it up a little bit more. Slippage. See if that was enough. Got some smoke. Looks good. Ow. Not tight on my finger. Oh yeah. Looks real good. Get to roaches here. So there's our coal. And there it went. The wind blew it away. But anyway, that's alright. I wasn't planning to make a fire anyway. Really, just proving the concept that it is possible to use something other than paracord when using the bow drill method.